Renewed violence that broke out. Sipho Stuurman is on the line. Thank you very much for joining us, Sipho. It seems a little bit quiet now where you are, but that perhaps doesn't tell the full story.
Indeed, it doesn't tell the full story, Peter. It's been a day of up and downs here at the Union Building. Of course, the up is that the student got their wish of a zero-fee increment, but the chaos and violence that took place here is definitely a downer and just putting a damp on the protest that the students were going for. And just a latest incident that has occurred is that just across from the Union Buildings on one of the streets here, one of the police vehicles was torched. Fortunately, there is no one who was injured in that incident. And it's believed that it's some of the people that were involved in this protest. Now, we cannot confirm that they were all students, as if this protest was also infiltrated with people that, with supporters who are just ordinary citizens. So we cannot say it was the students who torched that building. But after police managed to successfully disperse the crowds from the lawns of the Union Building where we are, the protests moved to the streets. And for a long time, there was a standoff there with police having to use rubber bullets to actually disperse the crowds. But that clearly did not work, because later on then we had that incident of a vehicle being torched.
Do we know where the students are right now, Sipho, and what the situation is?
Well, majority of the students who came through the buses and and various modes of transport that we here have obviously left by now. There was a few, I would think some of the local students were still clinging around and are still going up and down the streets. But it's a very small number of the students. Majority have left. But another impressive thing is that there are still students that are here at the lawns who are actually cleaning up as we speak. Students who said, well, their aim was for the zero-fee increase, and now that has happened, they are trying to sort of do their bit to sort of rectify the situation that happened here earlier on, and they are left behind cleaning some of the mess, and that's left here at the lawns, because the lawns and the Union Buildings looks in ruins right now. We have bent marks all over the place, and we have fences broken down. So it does not look good for the Union Buildings right now, and we have a few students that are trying to do their bit to sort of rectify the situation.
We also received reports, Sipho, that when some of these buses were leaving, that there were some students that didn't want them to leave and that they were pelting some of these buses with stones. Did you see any of that?
Well, at that time when some of the buses were leaving, some of the students were blocked the roads, but it was not necessarily to block the students from leaving from where I was standing. I think they blocked the roads just so that police vehicles could not come through and stop them, as they were now protesting outside the Union Buildings. And I guess the students that were trying to exit got caught in the crossfire there, and that's why it might have seemed as if they were attacking them. But the clashes were always between the students and the police. And what actually instigated that, of course, we saw the chaos that happened earlier on, but I think later on what pushed and drove the students mad is the fact that after it was announced that they're getting the 0% fee, it was not announced to them here at the lawns, and the president did not really come down as everyone was expecting to talk to the students. And that is what the students say, that they felt like they were not taken seriously, that yes, we've got the victory, but why could you not come to us? And they were just unhappy with that. And from then on, that's when the chaos began again for the second time here at the Union Buildings.
All right, Sipho, that's where we're going to have to leave it for now. That's Sipho Stuurman, who's at the lawns, in front of the lawns at Union Buildings, where it's very quiet at the moment, but has been describing a difficult day and a difficult situation in the aftermath of that demonstration.